beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having an awesome day, and today's video is going to be about brands that influencers hyped up. So we know every once in a while there's an influencer who really talks well about a brand, and the brand starts getting more recognition, gets more sales, and we start talking about that brand way more often. So today I want to talk about brands and influencers that kind of helped each other in some way or another. I'm not saying that these influencers that I'm talking about for a specific brand is the only one that's talked about this brand. Obviously a ton of us review makeup all the time, but I'm specifically talking about an influencer that made a brand stand out a little bit more. So that's what we're talking about today, and hopefully you guys can help me on the comment section with some more, because I feel like I missed a lot of these things, but off the top of my head these are influencers that I think helped boost a brand. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so these are my own personal opinions. We don't have to agree on it. It's just makeup. It's cool if we disagree. It's fine. So let's go ahead and get started with the first brand. And the first one that comes to mind when I think of a specific influencer, boosting a brand and making it more recognized, is Juvia's Place. I'm going to give you a second to guess. Niki Tutorials. I think Niki Tutorials really made Juvia's Place kind of stand out a lot more. Of course, a lot of people review Juvia's Place now, but Juvia's Place was really hyped, especially that masquerade palette when it first came out, by Niki Tutorials a ton, and everyone was using her code. Now Juvia's Place is way more recognizable. They have a whole section in Ulta's now, and they're still a great affordable brand, and sometimes they go on sale for even cheaper, so it's really cool. Juvia's Place is really good quality, so I feel like it was a good move for both of them to be pushed out there and recognized more. So Niki Tutorials, I think, really helped Juvia's Place out. Next up is a brand that was really helped by being stolen from, which is weird and no one ever expects someone to say. But this is Beauty Bakery. I really think Jeffree Star helped out Beauty Bakery when he called out Huda Beauty for stealing their campaign ideas, because Beauty Bakery is all about baking and things, and Huda Beauty did their setting powder. It was a baking theme, and Jeffree Star really publicly called them out for stealing from Beauty Bakery's theme and aesthetic. I don't personally know if it was actually stolen or not, but either way, I think Jeffree Star making that drama really public really helped make Beauty Bakery more well known, and of course anything Jeffree Star says people are going to latch onto and they're going to pay attention to. So I definitely think that Beauty Bakery was helped out by being stolen from Huda Beauty and Jeffree Star calling them out. So I think Jeffree Star really helped Beauty Bakery out. The next brand, dun 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 dun, is Morphe. And we already know I'm going to say Jaclyn Hill because she presses Morphe. And I'm pretty sure they're married at this point. I don't know. Are they married? Probably. Does she own part of Morphe? I don't know, but people say she does. So Morphe had Jaclyn Hill as their first affiliate, and they have many collections together, and she's always pressing their products no matter what it is. Even sometimes when she says that their new concealer is amazing, and then she comes out months later saying she just tried it and it's amazing. Either way, Jaclyn Hill really loves to promote Morphe products. They had a great selling first palette. The original Jaclyn Hill palette sold like mad. The drama from the Jaclyn Hill vault sucking and everyone wanting refunds, and then losing the old inventory, and then it wasn't old inventory or something. I don't know. Something happened with that vault collection where the quality was not up to standard, but there was a lot of drama around it. People were still talking about Morphe. They were still talking about Jaclyn Hill. So if you say Jaclyn Hill, you think Morphe. You think Morphe, you're like, oh, where's Jaclyn? You think of those two things interchangeably if you are in the makeup arena, watching videos and stuff. You know those two things go together, and I feel like no one's gonna argue that Jaclyn Hill is the biggest selling point for Morphe. Next up is Dose of Colors, and I feel like Dose of Colors already had a good standing originally, but I think the Katie and Desi collections, they did 2 collections, really helped boost Dose of Colors sales because their collections were so pretty, and the whole friendship vibe where it was 2 influencers doing a collaboration with a brand together instead of individually doing their own things. I think that was a really cool different selling point for Dose of Colors collections. Their Friendcation palette is one of my favorite things, and I also think the I Love Sarah IE collaboration they did with Dose of Colors was really nice as well. But I think the Katie and Desi collections were really cute and different because it was 2 influencers instead of 1, and I really think it helped boost the brand, and both of their fans liked it. Next up is Colorpop, and I feel like Colorpop from the beginning was already hyped, and I feel like everyone already loved it, and we all love Colorpop. And I think Kathleen Lights's many collaborations with Colorpop still sell them palettes somehow. I feel like Kathleen Lights and Colorpop always have some kind of collaboration going on or planning to go on. Even ones that failed and then they covered it up with a sticker and covered up Kathleen's name to put the new sticker on top of it. I do a video on that like from forever ago, the Lumina palette that never happened, and they did Dream Street instead. Like, there's always working on Kathleen Lights and Colourpop, something that just released the So Jaded palette. So I think that Kathleen Lights is clearly doing some really good sales for Colourpop in general with their collaborations, so I really think that Kathleen and Colourpop kind of helped each other out. Next up, I don't know if this one actually helps the sales of the brand or not, but it definitely gets hype on that channel. And this is Kylie Cosmetics. Obviously, Kylie Jenner is the biggest selling point. That's the biggest influencer for the brand because it's her brand. But I'm going to say Nicole Concilio because she praises Kylie, and it is an ongoing joke that she loves Kylie so much, and it's so pretty and it's so cute. And a lot of us have our favorite brands. I'm not knocking that. Like, I love Colourpop to death, and I'm always talking about Colourpop products. So we all have our favorite brands that we talk about. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm just saying that, like, she really loves to talk about Kylie products. She loves to review every Kylie product. And I get it. Like, everyone reviews certain things they like. I just think she hypes it a lot. And I feel like it's a joke. So I feel like if I didn't mention it, it would be like, what about this? So I'm mentioning it. Next up, this is a cruelty-free channel, but this brand's not cruelty-free. But I'm going to mention it for a second because I really feel like it's the only thing that stood out from this brand in many years, and this is MAC Cosmetics, and I'm talking about Patrick Starr. I feel like the Patrick Starr collections are the only things I've really seen like more than once scrolling through on my like phone. Patrick Starr is the only thing I've seen multiple times from MAC Cosmetics that people actually look at. I feel like all their collections that come out with all the time, because they're always releasing stuff, are so boring and no one ever looks at it anymore. I feel like MAC used to be it. Like, you used to be really cool if you used MAC products, and I used to feel really cool when I used MAC products. But lately, there's so many other brands and so many great qualities for even a cheaper price at some points, and more fun, that I feel like Patrick Starr collections were the only ones we've actually paid attention to in many years, at least most of us. So I think Patrick Starr really helped MAC out for at least making like a little bit of attention for the brand, because I feel like we don't have that anymore and we lose track of it because MAC just is not exciting. Next up is Makeup Revolution, I Heart Revolution, Revolution Makeup. They have a million names. I'm going to say Makeup Revolution. And this is Soph Does Nails. So Sophie did this collaboration with Makeup Revolution, and they've done many collaborations now, but the original Soph Does Nails palette with Makeup Revolution was really, really popular. Then they had like the spicy version. Now they have like some highlighter palettes, some other palettes with her and Makeup Revolution, and they sell really well every time. And she's always talking about the products. She's always on their social media doing videos using certain products from them and making content for them. So I'd automatically associate her with Makeup Revolution, and in every single video on her channel, unless she's trying something specific, like a specific brand, she always talks about Revolution or talks about using their products or shows their products on camera, and I really associate the two together. But she's at least someone where I actually get the vibe that she actually likes the products, unlike some of these people. I'm not naming names. I think like some are just like, there's money in this, and other ones actually like the products. So I think she actually does like the products and likes the affordable aspect to that. It's at least what the impressions I get from her. I don't know her personally, but Soph Does Nails I always associate with Makeup Revolution and vice versa. Next up is P. Louise, and I feel like we all know what I'm going to say, and I'm going to say Niki Tutorials, because as soon as that eye base launched from P. Louise, she was talking about how much she loves her Instagram, how much she loves the products, and she uses that P. Louise eyeshadow base in like every video. So I feel like Niki Tutorials really hyped P. Louise so much. Now they have collaborations with like Mama Mitchell, and they have tons of different colors and products, but originally that P. Louise base we all saw Niki using. I think we all wanted to go buy it. Personally, it was a lot of shipping for me to justify that purchase, but now it's available in Morphe stores, and I really think Niki Tutorials hyped this brand so much, and I didn't see anybody else hyping it to the level that she did in every single video with all the subscribers. So I definitely think Niki Tutorials is responsible for the health and growth of Juvia's Place as well as P. Louise. And lastly, I don't know if a lot of you guys are going to agree with me, but the first time I ever heard of this brand was because of this collaboration with an influencer who I didn't even follow, but people were hyping this palette up so much that I learned about both the brand and the person at the same time. And this is BH Cosmetics, and the BH Cosmetics product I first ever heard about is the Carly Bible palette, and then it became a Carly Bible Deluxe palette. BH Cosmetics I had never heard of before. It's an affordable brand, and I hear about it all the time now, but the first ever product I heard about was the Kylie Bible palette. I didn't even know Carly Bible palette. I didn't even know who she was. I just saw the palette and I saw everybody hyping it up, and then I learned about both of them at the same time, so I feel like they really helped each other. I'm not sure if you guys ever heard of BH Cosmetics before their collaboration. Please let me know down below, but the first time I ever heard of that brand was when they did that palette, and it was so popular. So for BH Cosmetics, I think of Carly Bible. Anyways, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know, like, a brand you think an influencer helped hype up in the comment section down below. For me, I think the ones that are most obvious is Niki Tutorials for Juvia's Place and P. Louise, as well as the Jeffree Star and Beauty Bakery, and of course Jaclyn Hill and Morphe. I think those are the most obvious things. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you here. It'd be a great time. It's free and all that good jazz. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.